Uh, Victoria, we are live. We can start.
Good evening, Ayanda.
Yes, good evening. I am waiting on Victoria to actually start.
Yeah, is our diamond in the house? Good evening. Good evening.
Yes.
Oh, wow. So Becca, hi. Thank you so much. Okay, so yeah, I thought we're just going to wait. Have you started the live streaming now?
Yes, I'm going to share with you the link on the side. Yes, you've started.
Oh, great, great. Thank you so much. So yeah, let me go on to start up. Thank you. Okay, so good evening, everybody. Good evening. My name is Victoria Erukunwakwo, and I am a mother and also a Sapphire manager, a proud forever business owner at that. Okay, so I won't be sharing my story right now because I don't want to take the shine away from our diamond that is, speaking to us tonight. And we're so super excited to have you here this evening, to speak to us. And I just want to say a very big thank you for accepting, this meeting or training tonight. So thank you so much, Ayanda. Okay, so without further ado, I'll just go on straight away and do the introduction. Okay, so yeah. So thank you also, if our diamond in the house, I don't know, Tobeka, if she's here, but I want to also acknowledge you for joining this amazing presentation this evening. And I've always, loved you, looked up to you also in this amazing business, and you inspire me a lot as well. So thank you so much for joining. Yeah, so this evening we're going to be talking about how to, be successful in Forever Living products. So when I told Ayanda about this meeting, and then, she said, what topic? I said, my favorite topic all the time is how to, succeed in Forever Living products because it's an amazing business. So I always want people to know that, anybody can be successful in this, amazing business that we have before us. Okay, so yeah, so thank you so much. Our presenter or our speaker tonight, yes, is no other person than somebody that I also admire. I have always known Ayanda for like I think about 7 years now, yeah. So we met on Facebook, and then before I finally saw her, I think last year in South Africa, right? You remember? Yeah, we're at the convention. Yeah. So yeah, so Ayanda Gumede is a senior manager in the business. I know she's also a mom. Yeah, she's a senior manager in the business, and she's also a Forever to Drive level 2 qualifier. That's huge. That's quite huge. Wow, amazing. I'm so inspired already, and also, to top it up, she's a chairman's bonus global and Global Rally qualifier for 2025. Some people are actually struggling to qualify right now, but she's done this way. I saw it online. I was really like, wow, this is amazing. I'm so proud of you. And, she's a forever business owner, a very proud one, because I see what you do. So thank you so much. And I would like to hand over, please, I would like to everybody to give her, the love emoji right now. Please, you can give her that po. It's a po for Ayanda. Yeah. She's lovely. She's beautiful, as you can see her. So you can see all the love emojis coming in for you right now. This is just for you, okay? Our amazing sister, all the way from South Africa. Thank you so much for having you here. Now it's over to you. Thank you. Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So much love in this room, so much fire in this room. I am so excited. And a trovi saluto. Did I say it right? To my Niger people. Did I say it right, Victoria?
You got it. You got it. I throw away salutes. Yes, I
To
throw
my
away
coach.
salutes.
Thanks to my coach, Aretha. I had to ask, how do you greet in Nigeria? I know you've got different languages, but she said this one is one that you all can
I throw
relate.
it.
Yes, yes. So I'm happy that I got it right.
You
And
did. You
thank
did.
you
You
so
did.
much. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I am truly honored. I don't take this lightly. And every time I get a platform or I get an opportunity to actually talk about this amazing opportunity, as much as I've been in the business for some time now, but I always get goosebumps in me. And more than anything, it is always a prayer on my side that God, you have trusted me with these people, so let me be the mouthpiece of what you want me to say. So you are God's people, and I need to make sure that I say exactly, I speak God's heart to you guys. So that is my mandate. I always believe that it's not just by my might, it's not just me speaking, but it's God through me. So thank you so much once again. The room is filling up and it is really, really exciting. Okay, I want to try and take back, reclaim the host so that I'll start sharing my thinking, my slides. All right. Okay, I'm just going to start sharing my slides, and I just want to greet everyone in the house, and I am not alone. I do see my South African people inside here, and thank you so much, guys. I can see my, not just South African people, but I can see my Team Awesome Global family, which is the team that is led by our amazing diamond manager, Tobeka Mabanga. That is the lady that is leading us so graciously in our team. And we are truly, truly blessed to have her as our leader, as our head coach, as our amazing person. She's naturally, she's just an amazing person and forever just tops it all. So I'm just going to start sharing my my slides. Oh, okay, I haven't spotlight to everyone. I'm trying to reclaim, or maybe can you try making me a host back? Because it's not allowing me. Oh, okay. Now it's good.
Okay,
It's
you're
good.
good now. Good.
Yes,
Great.
yes,
Great.
yes,
Thank
yes.
you.
I am good now. Okay. So see now the nerves. Where is my screen? Okay, let me just minimize a bit. Can you just hold a bit? I'm just looking for my screen. I had it ready here. Yes. Okay, now let me share. There's my screen. There's my screen there. All right. Can you just confirm for me if you can see my screen? Are you guys able to see my screen?
Yeah, we can see the
Okay,
screen.
great
Thank
stuff,
you.
great stuff. So today, I have been entrusted with this topic, which says how to be successful at Forever Living. And I love this picture that I have there. That is actually me and my first manager in the business, Uzama Cele, and that is us in Paris, guys. That is a very, very recent picture. And for me, when I look at that picture, success means different things for different people. And when you come to Forever, trust me, whatever definition that you give to success, you will get that and more, you know. So this is a bit about me. Coach Victoria started introducing me a bit, but I'm just going to go a bit lengthy as to who Ayanda is. So Ayanda Gumede, when she came to Forever, she got a prefix which says coach. So I am Coach Ayanda Gumede, and I am a child of God. I am a mother of 5, and I am a wife to one amazing husband. I am a proud Forever business owner. And I am so proud to say I have been in this journey for the past 10 years, and trust me, the transformation that has came with this business opportunity that has come with this business opportunity is absolutely amazing. So I've been doing it for the past 10 years, and we all know that Forever Living has been in existence for 47 years, right? So I'm really excited for the fact that 10 years of the 47 years I've been part of Forever Living, and the growth and everything that has been happening in the business. So when I joined Forever Living back in 2015, I became a manager at the age of in 6 months. And with that, I got courage to actually write a letter to my employer of about 11 years to say, you know what, I'm good now. Can I get my freedom back? Because I think I've found something better. Now, for me, I know there's nothing wrong with you doing the business full part-time together with your work. If you love and you're passionate about your work, then do it all. Don't leave anything, you can do it. But for me, when I found Forever, I found my purpose, and I really saw no need for me to actually go to back to being employed, and I pursued Forever Living full time. And with my husband, we've also been able to pursue other opportunities, business opportunities, and have business and have other businesses in the family. So, and all those other businesses that I'm talking about, the mother of all those businesses, it is Forever Living, and that is why we will never live forever. Even if we get to do whatever other businesses, but Forever Living will always be that precious to us. We are not going anywhere. So currently, I am building. Wow. I am building my Forever business in South Africa, and I'm also have a team in Mozambique, in Botswana, in Namibia, and I'm really excited and looking forward to expanding even more, because with Forever you are not confined, guys. That's another beautiful thing about Forever. We are not confined into just enjoying our only currencies, but you can actually make money in all other countries. So guys, why not? Let's explore, let's go all out and make this money. So as she has said, I am a Forever to Drive level 2 qualifier, and I am a 60 club qualifier for 12 months. And you will get to understand why am I mentioning all these things. And I am a 100 club qualifier for 6 months, and I am a chairman's bonus qualifier and a global rally qualifier for 2017, 2018, 2019. And then there was nothing. 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, and only we started qualifying again now in 2025. So I hope already this is talking to someone out there. And then again, I am an Eagle Manager qualifier for 2017, 2018, 2019, and I can't wait to qualify again in 2025 as an Eagle Manager once again. So currently, the team that I'm leading under Team Awesome Global, we are number 2 performing team. That was in 2024. And it is really, really excited. The name of the team that we are leading, or the name of the team that I am leading, is called a Winning Team Global. So if you are here and you are in the Winning Team Global, you can give fire emojis. I love you guys, and thank you so much. I am because you are. And also, I am a number 60 forever business owner in the Forever Living SADC. Now, we all know that SADC is made up of about 8 or 9 countries, and it is such an honor and it is such an achievement to actually be a number 60 in all those countries. You can imagine how many forever business owners are in these countries. So it's exciting to know that I am number 16. And also, I am a Paris Global Rally complimentary ticket qualifier. Hence, you saw that picture of us in Paris this year in May. Yes, it was in May. Yes. All right. So that's just a bit about this lady in front of you. And I want to say to you as I begin my training today, to say that and I want you to note, and I want to believe that the slide that is in front of you right now, for me in this whole presentation, it is the most important one. It is the most important one, because trust me, most of the things that I'm going to share today, guys, it's things that you have heard, it's things that you have seen. People have said these things. There is really no secret to succeed in Forever Living. It's just a repetition of what other successful people are doing. And everything that I'm going to share, it's something that you probably have heard before. So now I need you to understand that saying yes to forever, what does it mean? Saying yes to forever means you are getting into a battlefield. You are not just fighting your own battles, but you are fighting generational battles. You are getting into a spiritual warfare. You know why? Because every spirit is against you making it in life. You need to note this, that every spirit in this world is against you prospering. And you know why I say that? You will note that whenever you maybe when you've just started with the business, that the number of challenges that you get when you are in the business, when you continue with the business, there are so many challenges, there are so many negative things that come your way. And trust me, everything wants you to fail. And also, you need to know that forever is a spiritual business. Now, what do I mean if I say to you, you are getting into a spiritual battle, or you are getting into a spiritual warfare? Now, remember that we are more spirit than physical. And most of the things, even the Bible says we are not fighting with flesh, but we are fighting with the spiritual world, because there are so many things that are done and said in the spirit that are holding our success. You know, when we talk of generational curses, when we talk about a generational poverty, those things, those are the things that sometimes we think that they are normal. They are not normal. It's things that we need to fight against. And there is a generation of people that needs to open their eyes and see that, you know what, it is not normal for me to just when I start starting to try making something of my life, I need to, maybe when you start getting a job, for an example, the first thing that you need to do before you even start building something of your own, you know, building your life, you need to go back and check and build your father's house. You know, you need to go back and build and help your siblings at their school. That is not normal. You know, there's a saying that says, when a black man dies, they leave bills. But when a white man dies, they leave wills. and they leave a will. And it is so true, and it is so painful that when we, especially as Black people, when we are trying to start our lives, we need to start with the back foot. That is why there's something that is called the black tax. And trust me, guys, having a black tax is not normal. A black tax is not normal. So what I'm saying to you, when you come into Forever, you are here to fight battles that your parents, your forefathers could not fight, you know? So you are here and you are fighting battles. You are fixing your yesterday with Forever. You are fixing your today, and with Forever, you are also able to fix your tomorrow. That's the beautiful thing about Forever Living. You are the Moses of your family. The moment your eyes get opened to Forever, because guys, trust me, not everybody sees what Forever for what Forever is. Not everybody sees it, guys. You know, it's funny. People see us going out in and out of the country, traveling the world, showing off what Forever does for us. But still, there are people who do not believe in Forever. What does that tell you? It means you are the chosen one. You are the chosen one. So I am here today to say to you, please don't play with this opportunity. God did not open your eyes to this opportunity for nothing. God did not make you a Moses of your family for nothing. God has trusted you to take your family from one dimension to another. And Forever Living is that vehicle that is going to take you to that promised land. Because the nice thing about Forever, I'm sure we all know this by now, that Forever Living doesn't even care about your background. You know, for one to make it in this business, you don't need political connections, guys. You don't need inheritance. Most of us were not born with inheritance. And this opportunity allows us to start building something meaningful, start building something meaningful for our mothers, for our parents, or our backgrounds, and even for our present and our future. So if you are here, just know that when you say yes to Forever, every day you need to wake up and make your mind and decide to win, because every other thing, every other spirit wants you to fail in this opportunity. And if you are feeling me, guys, please give me a 1 on the chat. If you are feeling what I'm saying, and if you agree with what I'm saying, please give me a 1 on the chat. So let us move on. Now, the important thing, and like I said, you've heard this before, the important thing is for you to start with a strong why. You know, if you join this business just because you see a hype of everybody joining the business, joining Forever Living, trust me, you are not going to last. You are not going to make it, because you need to know why you have joined the business. You need to know your purpose, because that is going to keep you stronger. That will keep you going even when things get tough. Because guys, we are not going to lie to you and say Forever Living is just an easy business. Forever Living is a walk in the park. No, guys. In the 10 years that I've been in Forever, I can safely say that I've seen all seasons. And I really thank God that I have stayed and I have enjoyed all seasons, because trust me, the important thing, what you see when you have enjoyed, guys, it is amazing. Forever Living is absolutely amazing. So you need to know your why. You need every day. You need to ask yourself when you wake up, why did I join Forever? Is it for freedom? Is it for family? Is it for wellness? Or is it for purpose? And trust me, here's another tip, guys. I know most of us, myself included, I joined the business for money. I needed extra cash. As much as I was employed, my husband was also employed, but it was just not enough. So yes, we joined for money. But soon after joining, we realized that this is more than just about money. So if you join the business just for money, and you don't realize after joining for money that it's more than that, you are not going to last, because there will be dry seasons. There will be times whereby you don't see the money that you joined for. There are times where you are not going to be able to sell those products. Customers keep disappointing you. Your goals, whatever goal that you have placed for yourself, there will be times where your goals you will not be able to meet those goals. Now, does that mean give up? No. So if you have joined for money and you still continue to think you have joined for money, trust me, you are not going to last. If you've joined for money, please quickly realize or find a purpose through forever living and find the real reason why you have joined the business. And the real reason is what I've said on the previous slide, that you are the Moses of your family. And through you, you are pregnant of many families out there. Through you, you are pregnant of many families that lives are dependent on you. So that is more than just the money. The mandate is not money, but the mandate is about God's work. The mandate is about God's people. All right. So you need to write this daily as to why did you join the business. Write it down daily. Remind yourself daily, why did you join the business? When your why is personal to you, you will not be bothered when other people are leaving the business. Because trust me, guys, people will come and go in the business. People will come and go in the business, but remember that if you join the business for yourself, you had your own. This is where your why is always important for you to always remember. Because you will find someone and you'll be so excited and think, oh, I found a diamond, I found a diamond. The next thing the diamond goes, does it mean you will go with that diamond, Because clearly, if they leave, they are not diamonds. Clearly, if they leave the business, then what you think you were seeing is not there at all. So your why will help you to stay the course. Your why will help you to stay even in the toughest times. All right. Now, you also need to develop a strong mindset in this business opportunity. You need to also, just a minute. You also need to develop a strong mindset. This is very, very important, guys, because trust me, everything begins here. Remember, I said this business is a spiritual business. So everything will begin in your mind. You need to believe before you see it, Bafethu. You need to believe, you need to have faith. You need to have faith. Unfortunately, guys, this business, like I said, it is so spiritual. So whoever you pray to, this business forces you to come even closer to that person. This business forces you to come even closer to to that person, because without faith, without that belief, without a strong mindset, you are not going to last in this business. You need to decide to win in your mind every morning and every minute. Guys, the moment you open the radio or the TV, listening to the news, everything there is negative. Everything is just negative. Everything is just depressing. And everything just shows that, there is no future. But when you plug in into forever, when you plug into things that will develop your mind, things that will give you a strong mindset, you know that in spite of everything that is happening around you, in spite of the economy, that is going wrong, you know that with forever, you are going to win. So you need to decide every morning and every minute to win, because when you get those disappointments, whether you get that disappointment at 12 in the morning, 12 during the day, in the evening, you need to decide that even now I am disappointed. Even now I am crying, because yes, guys, there are those times where you cry, literally. Victoria will know about those times because you've been in the business for long. You find those times where you literally cry doing your business. Even in those times, in your mind, you need to know that, what I'm feeling right now is not going to last. I am going to win. You need to surround yourself with positivity. You need to think long term, guys. You need to understand that this is not a microwave business. This is not a popcorn opportunity, but it is an opportunity that is a
So okay. Ja, dann sehen wir uns dann so okay. I hope now.
Right.
You see me later.
Okay. Can you mute? It's a bit disturbing. Right. Okay. So you need to think, and again, guys, this is most important.
You can just remove this person, please, in case the person is not. Please kindly mute yourself. Who is this person?
I didn't see. That's the thing. I was trying to see who that
So
was.
sorry.
All right, no problem. So again, guys, success in Forever Living is 80% mindset and it is 20% skills. 80% mindset, 20% skills. Guys, you need to have, there's something that is called, okay, this word has just slipped my mind, but you need to understand that you need your mindset more than anything, because there are wins. Okay, there are internal wins. Yes, there are internal wins and there are physical wins, and physical wins are those wins that you see when you make a sale, when you make a sale, when you recruit, that recruit says yes, etc. Those are physical wins. Now, what happens when you don't see those physical wins? That is when you have to be strong, even internally. You have to know that, what, the fact that I am not seeing this win, the fact that this person has disappointed me, I am still going to make it. It is not the end of the world. So it is 80% mindset and it is 20% skill. So if you come into the business and you say, Mina, I can't talk, I can't sell, etc., don't worry. If in your mind you have told yourself, you know what, regardless of what I do not know right now, I am a winner. I am going to win it. I am going to learn, because that's how you win in this business. You need to decide that in spite of what I do not know, I am going to put my mind into it and make sure that I learn, and that 20% skill that I learn, and you are going to win. Once your mind is aligned, your actions and attitude and achievements will definitely follow. So your mindset is the important tool that you need for you to succeed in this business opportunity. So I see I have an artist now. Someone is writing my screen. Now, again, guys, Forever Living, the backbone of Forever Living is products. The reason we say we have a business at Forever Living, it's because we have this amazing, amazing product. So it is important that you are a product of a product, guys. I cannot, we will just recently, our head coach is taking us through some trainings, and the leader there spoke about us being raving fans of our products. Guys, you need to be crazy about your product. People need to know who you are. They need to know that this is your brand. You need to be crazy about your product. You need to use your products daily, share real results. You need to show, guys, do those videos. That's the only way people are going to believe that you believe in this product. You are a believer on this product. All right. Show your family using the product. People buy believe before they actually buy the product. When people see how much you believe in the product, they will then buy the product. And the nice thing, guys, about our product, Uguti, when we use our product, you can even see the glow, guys. People that use Forever, people that take collagen. I was just drinking my collagen right now, because we don't want wrinkles, guys. We want to glow. So if you use your product, guys, it shows the energy. You've got energy for days. Some of my team members were just saying these days, Ayanda has got energy for days. She does multiple presentations in a day. And because of the products, guys, it gives you energy. So you need to use your products daily. Be a raving fan. I've mentioned that you need to be a raving fan. Document your journey with photos and testimonials. That is how people are going to believe. Guys, Mina, I don't understand people who are Forever Living people who are buying Aquafresh, who are using Colgate. Guys, you cannot, that is the basic. You cannot be using any other tooth gel or toothpaste when you are in Forever. You need to come to a, thank you. You need to come to a point whereby everything in your household is forever, because you can actually replace everything, guys, from your shampoo, from your soap that you bath with, from the supplements, your children's supplements, everything, guys, everything. And I really wish they can bring back MPD in South Africa, because that we can even use to wash our dishes with, and our laundry as well. We used to have MPD. I really wish they can bring it back. Then I know that I don't buy anything else other than my Forever product. All right. So you need to be a raving fan. You need to be active, guys. We need to lead with product. We need to lead with products. All right. So that is where your success will come from. Now, after you using the products, you will remember, guys, that in our marketing plan, in our presentation, we are told, number one, to use the product. Number two, share the product with people. That is where we start making money, when we are sharing products with people. Developing 20 to 30 regular customers. That is where we start making money, and it becomes easier for you to share the product when you yourself have encountered the product, and you are using the product. Your belief in the product. When your belief in the product is even higher, you share the product. You're not even afraid to mention the prices, guys, the prices of our products. You're not even scared to mention those, because you know the power of our products. And then here, you now need to start building a team. You build people, and people will build your business. Guys, you need to understand that Forever Living is about people, and I've mentioned that. Network marketing is about people, not just products, but it's about people. You need to duplicate yourself. You need to love people. You need to fall in love with other people. Have a great attitude. That is how you are going to build people, and then those people will build your business. This is some of our team members, guys, in the pictures here. These are some of our members in our teams, in our winning team, and some of the managers in our team as well. And this is actually now, and you will get to understand again as you continue. This is because we built before, and everybody left the business, and we started over again to build. So this is the new teams now that we started building after COVID, after everybody else had left. All right. So what am I saying to you? I am saying to you, people will leave your business. People will leave your business, but it does not mean you should leave, because you know why you are here. All right. You need to support and celebrate your team's success. Very, very important, guys. You need to celebrate each other's success. Yeah, you grow by helping other people grow. Guys, at Forever Living, and I always say this, at Forever Living, if you see someone that is successful, just know that they have people that they have helped under them. So if you want to be successful at Forever, find people that you will help change their lives. Simple as that. At Forever, you can never see a person who says they are successful and they are just alone and doing it on their own. It's never ever like that. It is never ever like that. For anyone who you see or you deem as successful, just know that they are grateful Forever business owners, that they are leading, they are happy people that they are leading, they are winning people behind that person that they are leading. So your challenge today, if you want to say one day you are successful at Forever, help other people succeed. Help more and more people succeed. Talk to as many people. Tell them about this business opportunity. Help them see the light through this business opportunity. You need to focus on helping other people live better, and the money will follow. Money follows service, guys. You need to be a servant in this business opportunity. You need to allow yourself, you need to serve your team. You need to have that servantship a mindset and a heart to serve. That is the only way your business will grow. That is the only way you will make money in the business, when you are willing and always ready to serve people. All right. Now, another important thing when you are part of Forever Living, guys, you need to keep learning. Allow yourself to be a student for life. Guys, today I am 10 years at Forever and I still get excited about attending events. I still don't miss any event at Forever Living, guys. Your presentations, your master classes, your success days. If I am not there, there must be something that is beyond me, that is very, very serious, that makes me not to be there. You need to be, and trust me, guys, even after 10 years, I still learn something. I still learn new things. And another important thing, guys, you know, the worst thing that I can do for myself or my downfall would come from me thinking that just because you are just a month or two in the business, I can never learn anything from you. That would be my downfall. I honestly and truly believe that I can learn from every person. I truly believe that as people, we complement each other. We complement each other. When you come into my team, you've got your own strengths, you've got your own weaknesses. I've got my own weaknesses that maybe you can complement. And then we can together build a strong team and move forward. So you will allow yourself to learn from anyone. Allow yourself to learn, open your mind, open your heart to learning from anyone in the business. Attend success days, as I've said, trainings and presentations, learn from successful leaders, guys, and grow personally every day. You know, guys, growing and growing is a decision. You know, they say if you are not growing, you are dying. I love that saying. It says, if you are not growing, you are dying. So in this opportunity for you to grow, for you to not die, you need to constantly grow. You need to, this thing must come from inside. It must be personal, guys. And there's a saying or there's a line that I always love to use, Uguti, if there is one thing that can never happen in your absence, it's your personal growth. You can never grow without you being present in the process. It can never happen. You know, I even always say to my team, Ukuthi, Mina, if you want to offend me in the business, don't attend presentations, don't attend trainings, be absent, then I'll get offended. Any other thing, it's fine. But if you don't make time for your own growth, when you don't make time for your own personal growth, then I really, really get offended because I can, even if I would try to summarize what was being said there, the atmosphere and the spirit and everything that was not said there can never be the same. Even if you are listening to something that was recorded, it can never be the same, guys. You have to be in the environment where you are. You need to plant yourself in the environment where you are going to grow, where you're going to feel the atmosphere, the spirit, and be able to challenge yourself to want to grow. All right. So you learn from successful leaders, guys. You need to rub shoulders. You need to rub shoulders with us. I'm joking. You need to rub shoulders, guys, with people that are successful. You need to find yourself in a room with people that are successful. Let success, guys, is contagious, but it can never happen in your absence. Growth is equal to consistency plus personal growth. And personal growth, guys, personal development, guys, comes from consistency, comes from you doing it over and over and over again, trying it over and over again. You fail today, you try it again, you go back again, you try, you go back again, you try. Growth, like I said earlier, growth is a decision, guys. You need to decide, Uguti, I want to be better. I want to be better. And unfortunately, there's another line also that I always love using. Uguti, in fact, Jim Rohn said this. Uguti, you can never be successful. I'm paraphrasing it. You can never be successful more than your self-development. I'm paraphrasing it. So your success is waiting for you to become a certain individual. Your success is not going to come right now as the person that you are. So what does that mean? Who is stopping their success, themselves from being successful? It is you, because you are not pushing yourself to grow. You are not pushing yourself to be better. So you are a stumbling block to your success, because your success is not going to come as yet. There is a certain individual, there's a certain characteristics that need to be built in you. There's a certain individual personality. There are skills that you need to learn. There is so much that you still need to learn for you to be successful. And when you are that person, then you will definitely see success coming. And when you are that person, and the reason why success is not going to come now, because you will not be able to contain that success. It will be a premature success and you will lose it. You will lose it. If you think you are ready for success, and it happens that you are premature, you are still not there yet, you will definitely lose your success. So success is waiting for you to become a certain individual. So push yourself, learn, read. They say readers are leaders. We've got podcasts now. We've got the audio, audio books. Fight to be a better person every day. And I always say, Uti, every year you need to fight and have something that you said, you know what, this is what I achieved this year. This is what I achieved this year. You cannot be complaining. Last year you were complaining about your bus join and your salary, etc., etc. This year you're still complaining about the government. What are you doing about it? What are you doing about it when we have an amazing opportunity like forever? So after you have learned, after you have allowed yourself to learn, the most important thing again is for you to apply the knowledge, guys. You need to apply the knowledge. It is pointless for you to have this big bag where you keep putting in whatever learnings that you are getting, you keep putting them in, and you are not applying them, because they say knowledge is power, but applied knowledge is even more powerful. Applied knowledge makes a difference. Applied knowledge makes a difference. So learn to apply the knowledge that you have learned. All right. Now, again, you need to be consistent, guys. There's a saying that I love that says, the water breaks through the rocks, not because of its power, but because of its consistency. Did you get that, guys? It says water breaks through the rock, not because of its power, but because of its consistency. Because of its consistency, because the water is always flowing on the very same rock. It eventually opens up a way for it to go through. So that is how we should be like. That is what we need to also do, be that consistent, because that is the only way we are going to be able to make a way. When we are consistent, small actions daily, they lead to big results. Small actions daily lead to big results. There's something that I always love to say to my team, Uguti, Uguti, sometimes you push and push and push, you put in the activities, you do everything, and you get discouraged because you don't see the results in the physical. Remember, I said forever living is a spiritual business. You need to know that whether you are seeing results or not in the physical, there is so much that is happening in the spirit. The fact that you are not seeing results in the physical and you are pushing daily, consistently, there is so much that is happening in the spirit. There is kukulu, there is so much that is happening in the spirit. So you need to continue to push. And also, guys, another important thing, you need to also note that our journeys are not the same. You need to always remember that our journeys are not the same. We can be knocking on same doors, me and you, knocking on the same doors, two doors like this, same doors at the same time, but it doesn't mean they will open at the same time. And it doesn't mean that if they open at the same time, at the back, we will get the same results. Unfortunately, that is how life is. And remember, I said earlier, there are spiritual things maybe that were spoken over your family. There are so many things that are negative in your life that are happening. So it can never be the same. So your battles are even more than maybe the next person. So you need to know that even when you don't see results, as long as you are faithful in doing them consistently every day, show up every day, there is a big shift in the spirit. And also, whilst you are pushing, you are also getting better. You know, there is a skill, or there is a person that you are becoming when you continue to push every day. You need to have your daily method of operation, guys. Follow your daily method. You need to have your non-negotiables. You need to have things that you say, I don't care, even I can be so busy, but I need to make sure. For an example, I always say to my team, you need to make sure that you, at least if you are doing the business part-time, you need to have at least 5 new numbers on daily basis. 5 new numbers, 5 conversations. That is 5 new conversations that you have started. If you're doing the business full-time, part-time, I mean full-time, then you need to have at least 10 conversations that you have started, because that is where it all starts, guys. It starts, you don't just start people by telling them, hi, I'm doing forever, hi, do you want to test my forever? No, you start conversations. When you are in forever, you need to become more of a listener than a talker, because the important thing is for you to note the pain points, because we are here to provide solutions. How are you going to provide solutions when you don't know there are problems? You know, today in the prayer this morning, in our team, we always have prayers in on Monday. Oh, it was, yes, today in the morning. We had such a powerful prayer by, I don't know if she's here, but I suppose Umama Mfundisi Kuzwayo. But she shared about the importance of understanding or listening as to how we need to, how we can service God's people. You know, basically what I'm saying, that we need to be more listeners, more than just taking action. We need to listen to people and listen to their pain points, listen to what exactly are they looking for, so that we can know how we can incorporate forever in their lives. All right. So you need to talk to people, new people daily. I've spoken about that. You need to do your follow-ups, guys. There is nothing as painful as seeing someone you once spoke to, or someone you once sold products to, and now they have joined the business somewhere, or they are now buying the products from somewhere. Guys, you need to take care of your seeds, because those are your seeds that you planted, that seed, and when it grows for someone else. Doing follow-up, guys, it is you taking care of the seeds that you have planted. You need to take care of your seeds. Do your follow-ups. Post your lifestyle daily. Post your lifestyle. It must not be only about products, guys. You need to also, because people need to relate to you. People need to know what you are relatable. You need to also post your lifestyle, post your children, post your husband, post you with your friends out, etc. You need to be a relatable person. And also, you need to support your team. I've spoken about that. Now, these are the things that you need to do consistently, guys. You need to do consistently. Even today, this is a picture of me doing an exhibition in one of the companies. I still go out to those companies and do exhibitions. I still go out to sell. And I still go out with my clear bag and start conversations with people. Now I'm almost done. Now I want to talk to people that are new. Do we have people that just joined the business? Do we have people that are maybe less than 5 years in the business? Or okay, less than a year or two in the business? Are that person, if you are that person, please just write a 3 on the chat. If you are less than, let's say, a year, if you are less than a year in the business, just write a 3 on the chat. Oh, we've got a lot of people that are new. We are so excited to have you guys. Welcome. A huge welcome. If you are new in the business, please write it. All right. I can see there's a lot of us, a lot of you that are new in the business. Now, I want to say to you guys, there is nothing as painful as you coming to me. I can't see who is unmuted. There is nothing as painful as you coming to me, saying to me, Ayanda, I want to change my life. I want this business opportunity. And then the next thing, I am the one who's following you around, asking you if are you attending tonight's training? Are you, when I've told you about the training, there is nothing as painful as that. Oops, sorry. Oh, Nkosi yami. My South African people, please mute. I can't see who that is. So I was saying there is nothing as painful as you coming to me, saying to me you want the business, and your actions, they speak the direct opposite. With your mouth, you are telling me you want this business, you want to grow in this business, but your actions, they speak the direct opposite. You need to be interested in the business, guys. You can't take that amount of money to join the business, whatever amount that you've taken to join the business, and just throw it in the bin. Because if you are not interested in the business, that is what you are doing. You are taking your hard-earned money, you are taking your children's money, and you are throwing it in the bin because you are not available for your own growth. You are not available for your own success. You are not available for what you said you want. You said you want the business, but you are nowhere to be found. You are nowhere to be found. You need to be interested in the business. You are not going to learn if you are not interested in the business. You need to prioritize your business, guys. And trust me, I understand some of you are working full time, some of you are working, it is really, really hectic at work, etc. But you make time for what you deem as important. An hour or two, you need to be willing to sacrifice some of the things. Be willing to sacrifice your TV time. You know, you need to sit down with your family and tell them, okay, guys, I've got this new business that I've started, and it's going to require mommy a lot of time. So if you see mommy not attending whatever events, if you see mommy not there, just know that mommy is building something big for the family. Sit them down and counsel them so that your children will not resent the business opportunity. Sit down your family and tell them, guys, I've got this new baby, this business opportunity. And once this baby grows, this baby is going to take care of all of us. Sit down with your family, have a vision board, make a vision board, ask them to put things that they want, and then work in making sure that you make those things come true. Prioritize your business, make time, decide to make time for your business. Decide to put time aside for your business, because guys, if you don't make time for your business, unfortunately, you will fall in the state of people who says forever living doesn't work. Sacrifice for your growth. Sacrifice for your growth. Sacrifice for your growth and your business. Some of the events, guys, you can actually not attend because they won't stop if you are not there. My dad, when I was younger, at home it was quite a strict family. So when we ask my dad if we want to maybe go to a friend's home or a friend's party, my dad would say would ask Ayanda, okay, my Zulu name is Te Setembile, and he would say, Setembile, do you think this party would stop if you were not there? And obviously the answer is the party will still go on. Then my father would say that then there's no need for you to go there. The party will still go on. So stay inside the house and do your house chores, So whatever party that you think is important for you to be there, trust me, it will not stop just because you are not there. The party will go on. Give them a gift, etc., whilst you are building. But guys, I'm not saying detach from family and so on, but I am asking you, you cannot be attending everything. You cannot be attending everything. Sacrifice time for your growth and your business. And again, if you are new in the business, fight and be independent as soon as possible, guys. You cannot still be asking when you are a year, 2-3 months in the business, because when you come into, I'd like to believe that in almost all the groups, when you are new in the business, you get to see you get sent the catalog with what the product does, etc. You cannot still be asking, what can I give someone who's got high blood pressure? You being independent means you going out to find out and coming back. The question should be, Ayanda, is it correct for me to give someone with high blood pressure aloe vera gel? Then you are someone who is willing to learn, not just someone who's just going to throw the question in the group and expect an answer. Be willing to go out there and search for information and come back and verify. Then that is you fighting to be independent. Guys, you know, they say, he who holds the mic makes most money. And these days, part of the reason why I'm doing so many presentations, it's because I know that he who holds a mic, who does a lot of presentations, makes a lot of money. So I am encouraging you as a new forever business owner, learn quickly as possible, start doing your own presentations, because that is where real growth will come from. You cannot always be calling my leader, because my leader has got other people that they need to look after. They have a whole lot of other people they need to look after. So the quicker you become independent, the better, even for yourself. Even for yourself. Call me as a guest, you know, in a presentation that you have planned. Call me as a guest and ask me, Ayanda, how's your calendar? I would like you to come as a guest, because you have planned. You have made your posters. You have made you've started inviting, etc. Because you are fighting to be independent. And again, allow yourself time to learn and also unlearn. Because when you come into the business, trust me, you don't know it all. And like I said earlier, I am 10 years in the business, but I'm still learning. And I'm still excited to continue to learn. Allow yourself time to learn in the business. Push yourself to learn. Push yourself to learn in the business. All right. And can I talk to my fellow FBOs that are 5 years and above? 5 years and above, especially those that are going through a valley season. Now, I know Veronica and some of the leaders that are here that are almost 10 years or even more have seen this. Guys, if you are 5 years and below, you are not in the valley season, you are in a planting season. So that's fun. If you are 5 years and below, you are still in a planting season. Continue, work on yourself, work on your business, work on your credibility. Because another thing that we do when opportunities come, okay, right now we are forever living. The next thing we see you are selling perfumes. The next thing we see you are doing this, you are doing that. Build your credibility, have a backbone. And the only way you will build credibility at Forever Living is when, you know, I always say, I get excited when people see me and say, "Hey, Bo, you are still with Forever." 10 years later, yes, I'm still with Forever and I'm going to do Forever. And that really excites me to say, these people have been watching me. And these people know that I've been doing Forever for a long time. So if you are 5 years and below, you are not in a valley season, you are in a planting season. Allow yourself to plant. And trust me, in that 5 years, you are still going to build, and people will leave, you will rebuild. Allow yourself to rebuild. So for FBOs that are going through a valley season, trust me, guys, the valley season is not there to finish you. It is not there to finish you. And I am proudly sharing this because I have been there. I have been there. Allow the season to build a season too. There is something that needs to be built from you in that valley. Allow yourself to be in that valley, but fight to find, Uguti, what is it that I need to learn whilst I'm here? What is it that I need to learn? Decide to remain plugged in, guys. When you are going through tough times, do not leave that group. Do not leave that group. When you are going through tough times, stay plugged in. Because the moment you unplug, that is the death of you, guys. That is the death of you. If the moment you unplug, stay in that group. From time to time, go to that group and watch and try and get inspiration from that group. Remain plugged in. Have tenacity. Decide that, you know what, the fact that I'm in the valley season, guys, is when maybe you have built your business and then everybody leaves your business and you are required to start again to build. That is the valley season. And trust me, guys, it is a very hard place to be. It is a very hard, when we talk about rock bottom, it is a very hard place to be. I'm talking about a place whereby you once did your 100 cc's, your 200 cc's, and today you find yourself not even able to do your 12 cc's. Managers will understand. Not even able to do that mere 12 cc's. That is the valley season. And trust me, I've been there. I know how it's like. I know how it's like. But I want to say to you, you can rise up from anything. If you have built before, you can do it again. And that is why earlier I spoke about a premature growth, a premature success. Because if you have a premature success, if you fall, you are not going to be able to do it again because you've never done it. You have never built in a strong foundation. You have never built a sustainable business. Because if you have done it before and it happens that you found yourself in a valley season, you are going to be able to do it again because you have done it before. You are not starting from scratch anymore, but you are starting from experience. And again, guys, in that valley season, I plead with you, do not miss your 4 cc's. Remember, guys, 4 cc's is personal. 4 cc's must not depend on people joining your business. That is the gospel that I preach to every person that joins my business. The fact that 4 cc's is not a team effort. 4 cc's is personal. 4 cc's is through retailing and personal use. You need to come to a point where you learn to master that, because when the valley season hits, when there is no one to join your business, you need to still be able to do that 4 cc's through retailing and personal use as well. You need to still be able to do that 4 cc's. And the reason why I say to you, do not miss your 4 cc's, because guys, you don't know the hour and the day. Let me say it in Zulu, awulazi ihora nosuku where your business will take off. You don't know the hour and the day where your business will take off. And when you have missed your 4 cc's and your business takes off, you will miss out on enjoying the benefits of you having enjoyed, in the valley season. When your business starts taking off, you will miss out on big bonuses that you are supposed to get because you were not present. You did not do your 4 cc's. I always say with your 4 cc's, guys, it means you are present. It's more like you clocking at work to say, I am present this month. I am present, say. It's more like you putting that finger on that clocking machine to say, I am present. 4 cc's means you are present in the business. It means you are active in the business. So even in your valley season, please fight and make sure at least that 4 cc's is done. And please never give up, guys, especially in the valley season, because trust me, after that valley season, guys, there is so much. The valley season, like I said when I started, it is not there to finish you. It is not there to finish you, but it is there to build a muscle from you. It is there to build a muscle in you. Now, I'm still talking to my forever business owners who are going through the valley season. And I'm sharing this because I know, Victoria, that me and you both, we have been in the season, and I'm sure some of your team members that are here, they might still, maybe some of them are still going through this valley season. So that is why I am talking about this. Now, I want to show you what valley season looks like. Now, this is my FLP 360 a report, and this was in 2022. This is 2022 versus 2025. Now, you will also remember that when I started earlier, I mentioned that I qualified for Global Rally and Chairman's Bonus in 2017, 18, and 19. And yeah, And then in 2020, okay, it was COVID. And then after that, my business continued, guys, to go down. It continued to go down like crazy. And I want you to look at this. This was May 2022. In May 2022, I was only able to do 18.991 cc's. Now, in May 2022, I was already a manager, by the way. I was already a manager, but I was a manager who was doing a total of 18.991. That was in 2022, guys. Can you imagine a whole month doing, with your team, with whoever that is left in the team? Because 18 guys, that is like, well, it's me doing my own 4 cc's, and maybe some people, those 0.5 cc's, 1 cc, those people that are buying for personal use, etc. That's 18 cc's. That was in May 2022. Now, I want you to look at this. Now, this is the valley season, guys. This is the valley season that I am talking about. Now, I want you to look at the comparison between 2022 and 2025. Please have a look at that. Can you see the total CCs that I did with my team in 2025? Can you see the difference, guys? And this so far here in 2025 is the highest. It is the highest, 238 cc's in 2025 on the very same month of May. Can you see the valley season I'm talking about, or the valley season that I'm coming from? Can you see where the Lord has placed me because I decided to hold on? I decided to cry and continue with the business. I decided to wipe my tears. There's a verse in the Bible that says, those that plant in tears, they shall reap in joy. In the valley season, guys, you plant in tears. You plant in tears, you plant crying, you plant not seeing, not knowing that when will this valley season end? When will this valley season end? But you continue planting, you continue showing up. I think it was last year when I actually got a chance to share my journey in the business. Most of the people were shocked because they never knew this was happening in my business. You know why? Because I always showed up smiling. I always went to the product center, even if I'm going for 0.5 cc's to buy 0.5 cc's, I would go there and motivate people, and motivate people and say, what, don't give up. In the meantime, I know that the moment I go back to my car, I'm going to go back to my car and cry. Because I'm telling these people, I'm motivating these people of something that is currently not happening in my life, something that I'm not seeing in my own business. But I've got courage to tell people, don't give up. It's possible. You are going to make it. You're going to make it. And in my own business, I feel like a failure. I feel like, what? Is this really worth it? But I stayed the course. I stayed the course. And look at 2025. Where are we with my team? 238 guys. So I am saying to you, if you are currently on the valley season, enjoy the valley season. No, not enjoy the valley season. Don't stop doing what you're supposed to do. Remember, I spoke about even when you don't see results, there's a shift in the spirit. That is exactly what was happening here in my business. As much as there was nothing in the physical that was happening, but there was a lot that was happening in the spirit. There was a lot that was happening in the spirit, and we can see the results coming in now and continuing to grow even stronger. So the valley season is not the end of you. The valley season is not there to finish with you, but it is the beginning of you. You are going to enjoy. In the Bible, when Job, when the devil decides to mess up with Job, take his wife, take his children, etc., etc. You know, when God restores Job, guys, they say that his children were more beautiful. They had everything that was even more beautiful. Everything was times tenfold. That is what you're going to see after the valley season. But when you decide to give up in the valley season, you are not going to see those. You are not going to see all those beautiful things. Joel 2:25 will happen in your life. Joel 22 verse 22 verse, it's 25 verse 2. Okay. It says it's whereby God restores. I will restore everything that the locusts have eaten. So you will see that verse manifesting in your life. And can I see people that are new? People who are still thinking about the business, people that are prospects in this business. If you are here, oh, thank you. It's Joel 2:25. So if you are here and you are not in the business yet, you are just here to test waters, you are here to just hear, Uguti, is this thing really, really worth it? If you are here, please write a 8 on the chats. If you are a prospect, you have not joined the business, please write a 8 on the chats. Please write a 8 on the chats to see if you are there. If you are here and you are not in the business yet, please write a 8 on the chats. Okay, I see we don't have anyone that is new. Okay, so if you are, for people that, to everyone that is still thinking about the business, I want to say to you, or go and tell them, people that are still thinking about the business, please go and tell them that their excuses they expire today. Whatever excuses that they have against joining the business, whatever excuses they're giving you in them not joining the business, tell them that those excuses expire today. You know why? Because they must not allow themselves, because if they don't join the business, their children will be calling them a poor background. If you are here and you don't want your children to say when they are older, I am coming from a poor background, do you know that they'll be referring to you if you don't take forever and make it work for you? If your children say, I am coming from a poor background, they'll be talking about you. So if you are still thinking about the business and you are not sure about the business, just think of your children saying to whoever they are coming from a poor background, and they are pointing at you. You must not allow that when Forever Living is here to save you from that. And again, guys, if you don't do forever, if you don't change your life, unfortunately, your kids will suffer twice as hard. If you think you are suffering right now, your kids will suffer twice, if not more, twice as much, if not more, if you don't take this opportunity and make it work. Guys, do not play with Forever Living business. Do not play with Forever Living business. Now, guys, I just had to feature my beautiful husband, my handsome husband, guys. I just had to feature him in one of the slides. Now, finally, guys, finally, please note your focus is your superpower. Your laser focus is your superpower. I'm almost done. You need to decide to lock in. You need to decide to lock in. Decide to lock in. Block the noise and give your dreams 100% of your dreams, and give your dreams 100%. Focus on progress and not perfection. You need to focus, laser focus. Guys, there are so many distractions that comes where we live, like emhlabeni, guys. You need to decide to block. There's so much negativity in the world. There are people that will say, I've done forever, and forever doesn't work. Forever works for those that joined first, etc., etc. Guys, block that noise, because it's not true. It's the devil from the pit of hell that says that. Forever Living is for everyone. Forever Living, it's about you deciding to come into the business and deciding what is it that you are going to do. Guys, we have people that joined the business a year ago, and they're more, I'm a senior manager. 10 years later, I'm still a senior manager, which I'm not proud of, but we have people that are soaring managers already that came 5, 2, 3 years ago. So it's about what you do when you come into the business. Focus on progress and not perfection. Guys, if there's something that is a killer of all dreams, it is you waiting for perfection. It is you waiting to be perfect. The only way you are ever going to be perfect, guys, is when you come into the field and do what you're supposed to do. Come inside the field and do. The only way you are ever going to get perfection is there. You know, some people will say, I'll start doing presentations when I've moved maybe into a new home, whatever, when I've bought a coffee table. I'll start doing presentations when I've bought another phone, when I have an iPhone. Guys, though all those are enemy of progress. All those are enemy of your success. All those are just limiting beliefs that you keep giving to yourself. It's just excuses that you keep giving to yourself that are delaying your own success. They are delaying your own success. Come into the business, focus on progress and not perfection. Focus on doing what you are supposed to do every day. Minimize distractions as much as possible. Negativity, people that you what is this word? You engage with, people that you, hey, English has depleted, guys. People that you associate with, that's the word I'm looking for. People that you associate with, guys. That's the biggest distraction. Don't associate with people who are not going where you are going. That is why you need to know why are you here and where do you see yourself? Where do you want to be? Because that will make it easy for you to be able to choose people, choose things to say, choose things to put in your plate. You know, I always say, Guti, as we grow, we are able to, you decide what you want to put in your plate, Moss. You decide, guys, already our plates are full. Already our plates are full. So don't take things that are distraction and put them in your plate. On your plate, it must be things that are going to bring the best out of you, things that are going to help you focus on where you are going. Don't be friends with people who complain about 4CCs, guys. Something that is there for them to help them. Pero 4CCs, guys, is basically asking us to make money. It's Forever is asking us to make money. When Forever wants us to do is asking about 4CCs, they are asking about you to make money. And right now, when you make that 4CC, you even get extra just for doing 4CC, just for making money, you get extra. How crazy is that? So minimize or don't find your people in the midst of people that are gossiping about your uplines, gossiping about this, that. You don't need that in your plate, guys. You don't need that in your plate. Laser focus on where you want to be, on where you see yourself. And again, I love this line, guys. I love this line. If it doesn't bring sissies, it is not worth it. Whatever that you talk about regarding the business, if it doesn't bring sissies, guys, we are in a business of sissies. We are in a business of sissies. We are in a business of sissies. If it doesn't bring sissies, then trust me, it is not worth it. It is not worth it. All right. Now, finally, guys, my final slide. You need to keep a positive mindset. You need to keep being positive. Keep a positive and a grateful attitude. You need to keep a positive and a grateful attitude. Energy, guys, is contagious. Energy, you need to vibrate. Decide, guys, it's all about a decision. Decide to vibrate higher. Decide to vibrate in an energy level that is higher. I mean, we have wonderful products, guys, that gives us energy naturally. You need to keep your energy high. That is how you are going to attract people. Guys, people are going out there. People are going through a lot out there. And people are looking for positive people out there. People are looking for a positive a community to be part of. Energy is contagious. You have to keep yours high. When people come to you, guys, you need to be a type of a person whereby when they come to you and talk to you, they mustn't leave the conversation or leave you with heavy shoulders. When they come to you, you are complaining, you are, no, guys, you mustn't be that type of a person because we will avoid you. We don't want someone who is vibrating lower, guys. We don't want someone who keeps complaining. Come up with solutions. Vibrate higher. Celebrate small wins and stay thankful. They say a grateful heart is a magnet of beautiful, of amazing miracles. Celebrate those small wins and stay thankful. Forever Living, guys, is not just a business. It is not just a business, but it is a legacy lifestyle. It is a legacy lifestyle. Guys, this is a beautiful picture of myself, guys, in Maldives. And trust me, I would never have seen Maldives if it wasn't for Forever Living. If it wasn't for Forever Living, I wouldn't even know how Maldives look like. And trust me, guys, and I want to challenge you, Uguti, please put Maldives as one of your bucket list because wow, what a beautiful place. And again, Forever Living, this alone shows that Forever Living is a lifestyle business, guys. Forever Living is a lifestyle business, guys. So I just want to thank you guys and say my name is Ayanda Gumede and I will do forever, forever. Thank you so much, Coach Victoria. And I hope I did justice. I hope people learned something or two. I hope I planted something. I hope I did justice. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Oh
much.
my world. I am so blown away. I am like, look at my book. I have been writing. Look at, I've been writing. My book
Wow.
is almost full. Look at it. A whole
Wow.
lot. A whole
Wow.
lot. I don't, I am really so happy and I am so grateful for this tonight. We all, from Nigeria, my team, everybody that joined this business, a lot of leaders are here as well. You can't believe it,
Wow.
because, when you talk about challenges and all that, we're still going through it, right? We're still going through it. And I really love the fact that you touched on, challenges because actually it's been, a very beautiful, like, I can't even say, um, it's a whole lot. Like, I'm very, very emotional, and when I saw your journey, I said, this is me because God God will not just come down to talk to us face to face. He uses people to minister to you, and that's what you have just done this evening. So don't think that, oh, you have just done one presentation or a meeting for Nigerians or something. You have ministered to so many people, because I tell people about our business that our business is actually a ministry. Yeah, it is a ministry, because, it's not just for the faint-hearted, actually. I tell people that forever is not for the faint-hearted. You need to be like a lion. You need to be bold. You need to be strong, because that time when you really need to be strong would actually come, you know. Like, I was talking to my daughter this evening and she was telling me about, my other daughter that, oh, she called her and she was crying. And she told her that be ready to continue crying for now. Like, I was like, Is that what you should tell your own sister? She said, Mommy, it's the reality of life. That is just life. I'm not saying anything wrong to her, because most times people just, pretend and think that, oh, you're saying all is well when all is not well, and all that, that you're going to face things. Even God told us that we're going to face challenges in this world. And it's the same thing with the business that we're running, actually. When you join the business, I tell people, I give them that, heads up that when they're joining my business, I give them the landmines, what they're going to experience or encounter. And when you get to this level, you know that, oh, Victoria told you this and all that. So I am so, so grateful this evening. And my takeaway, really, what I want to say is, you said something about help more and more people, help more and more people succeed in the business, because our business is a people's business. You can't just do it alone. Like, if you're told to do, you're meant to do, like, let me just say 4 CCs, right? Even the 4 CCs, you won't just do it alone, because you're still going to meet your customers, right? And all that. You're still going to get people to get involved in the business. So you're not doing it alone. If you're to do, you're a chairman's bonus qualifier, you didn't do it alone. So it's not a business where, you can just do it alone and all of that. So help more and more people. I like the fact that you said help. Everybody underline it, helping people, succeed in the business. Is not, in Nigeria, Ayanda, we call it is not beans. It is not moi moi. I'm sure you will ask Arita later. She will tell you what it means. It is not just a pack. I mean, a walk in the park, really. You understand? It is not a walk in the park. That's what I mean. So then you talked about attending events, attending trainings. And, like, you just took it out of me. Like, I think, my business partner is online right now. On Saturday, we had an event in the office, and then I saw her guest. She wasn't she went, downstairs to get some products, and, we're doing it in the office. And then I saw her to be downline, or business partner. I saw her going with her bag. I was like, I chased her downstairs. I went down to meet her in the product center. I said, excuse me, where are you going? She said, oh, her, upline said, oh, they should be going or something. And I went to meet my dear sister. I was like, sis, did you tell her to go? She said, no, did you tell her that you guys are going somewhere? The training is still on. You still have so much to learn and all that. And then the next thing, she was like, the lady said, how did you even see me? I said, I watch out for my people. And that's what I do, because without you being in this training, tomorrow you come back and ask questions that already, if you were in the meeting, you'd have already known or heard from, the speaker or something, and this is what actually I love about Forever. You get trained, you get, and it's free. You don't, I don't even see, I haven't seen a place where you go for this kind of training, and then, you're learning and you're becoming a better person. So where are you going? I told her that if you leave now, what are you going to tell people out there? And then, then my business partner said, Victoria, she will always see you. She sees everything, because I know that, attending events, trainings is actually what has built me. And I'm still, learning, because we are lifelong learners, and all that. Like you said in your training, you said, the day we stop learning, that day we're dead, and all that. Or or you stop learning, you start dying gradually, because you don't have anything to offer anybody and all that. And then you said something, you cannot be successful without your personal growth. It's amazing. I've got books here. I have this one on rapid results, referrals, and all that. That is the present book I'm reading. And I'm also reading a book on making that calls, like that kind of thing by Jan Rue. Because if you read, you will know what to say to people and all that. So it's so important, to grow yourself personally. What I'm saying right now, on a good day, I won't even talk. I won't even talk to anybody. But Forever, God used Forever to develop me. and I am still on that journey, you know, and all that of growth. Okay, so I just want to thank you. And then there's something about growth that Jim Rohn said. He said something about, you know, I can't remember that quote again, but it's just in my head. So then the next thing you said is there's so much, you know, I always say this. I don't know. It's like we're just in the same, you know, spirit and all that. We're just like Ayanda. It's amazing. I have been saying this all my life when I came back into the business because I left forever and I came back. I suffered it when I left. So coming back again, I told myself I ain't going anywhere. I am here to stay. Come rain, come shine, no matter what, I will I will win. I will conquer and all that. And you know the beautiful thing about forever, sometimes you think, oh, you're not making money, you're not this, you're not that. Something like you said is actually happening in the spirit. That's what you said. You said there's so much, you know, that is happening in the spirit that the fact that you're not, you know, seeing it it doesn't mean that it is not happening. And I always say it to my team members, like I always say it to people, I said, you know, because it's like you want God to just open all the curtains for you to see what is ahead of you. No, He won't do it. It's a gradual process. You know, He's going to do it gradually. You know, you get to a place and He says, you see this. I was like, oh, really? So this is what I'll keep seeing when I keep going. Really? He keeps opening the curtains gradually, you know, and it doesn't mean that you're not going to face challenges. You will face it. You know, it's all part of life and all that. So I really love it. I keep saying, I said, like, you know, something is happening in the spirit world. You don't know. All you need to do is keep going. You said something, you know, about, you know, your CCs dropping to 18. That happened to me this year. It happened. And I wept and I cried and I was so scared of my life. I was scared of my business. I was like, God, this is all I do. I have given my best. I've given my all to this business. We're having, you know, challenges, you know, exchange rate challenges, you know, prices going up almost every month. It was like, it was tough, my dear sister. It was really tough. And I saw my CCs, you know, I was shaking. Like, I sat down and I started crying. I told my husband, like, you know, we have to pray. Like, I don't know what is going on. This is all I have, you know, and all that. And, you know, I saw my CCs drop. And at the end of the day, you know, the money that still came in was still very fine somehow. But the CCs, you know, well, like I'm looking at qualifying for global rally, doing some certain things and
That's
all that.
that's that's gem bonus for you, and I'm fighting for that.
That's it. That's it. That's it. It's beautiful. Please fight for it. You know, and this happened, and I kept on looking at my CCs. You know, sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. Like I said, no, this is not a Sapphire Manager CCs and all that. But you know what? I kept on consoling myself, and like if I drop, what am I going to do to the people that God, you know, has put like, you know, God put in my space to also, you know, help along the line and all that. And I kept on going, I kept on going. Then gradually in June, I saw my CCs like, oh my goodness, my CCs just went up again, like, because things started getting better, you know, because we didn't have products at some time. We didn't have products. Like, for you imagine what it is, you know, not having aloe vera gel, like for 2, 3 months. You know what that means? And a whole lot of other products. That was, you know, what we're going through. But despite all that, you know, we have leaders, we have people in this business here that they're online right now. We are still there. We're holding hands together. And we're like, we believe in forever. We believe in the power of forever. We believe in everything. You know, this is the business God has given to us. We're not going to leave it. We're not going anywhere. We're here to do, and all that. And then we're looking at it now, like this month, I found out that, you know, on a good day, I don't think I have signed up. Like at times, I don't even sign up anybody at all. You do you talk, you do all the things you're supposed to do. You go for all the exhibitions, you do all the things you know, and all that. And then I found out that, you know, this month alone, God gave me 3 people to sign up. I registered 3 brand new people. Like, God, is this the curtain you're opening again? And I see my CCs going up again, like, that kind of thing. And so I am seeing that, I'm going to close this year with a bang. Do you understand? By the grace of God, even if I do not get the things I want, like what I plan to get this year, but I still see that it is getting better actually. Just the way you said it and all that, it's getting better and we're getting there. So that's it. Also, going out, you talked about going out, for exhibitions and everything, sacrifice for growth. And also, in a summary, all you need to do is to discipline yourself and get out of your own way so you can do things, you need to do to be successful in forever living. No excuses. No excuses. If it's to be, it's up to me. If it's to be, it's up to you. So that is just it, like in summary, you have to be that, and then allow the season to build a seasoned you. You can rise up again. And I can see everybody, internationally, Nigeria, everywhere, it happens. And I know that we're coming back to the top again by the grace of God. And I want to say a very big thank you uh, to Ayanda. Thank you so much. Thank you for accepting to do this. And I know, I see you, I see where you're going. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Victoria. And everybody, see you guys at the top for whatever. Thank you.
Thank you. Have an amazing, amazing, amazing day. Please give her, more. We need more fire emojis for Ayanda. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. You can see all the love emojis that you're getting, the fire emojis that you're getting. You can do the video so that you can post it. Thank you, everybody. I can see Zama. Zama, hi. Thank you so much. I see you. Arita.
Thank you so
Hey.
much, my leaders. You were amazing. Thank you so much.
You are another story for another day, Arita. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Bye. We need more emojis. She's doing the video now so she can have it to post it on her social media. Oh my goodness, who is this? Can you mute this person? Thank you. Let me add mine to it. Please, let's do more of the love emojis for her. Thank you.
Thank you and good
Need
night.
it. Yeah, you can see that. That's beautiful.
Oh,
Ah,
thank you. All right,
thank you.
guys.
Bye. What do I say in South Africa? What do I say?
Nilale kahle.
Nina,
Nilale kahle. Sleep well.
Lila,
It's like,
Lila Legashe.
yes,
Okay.
nilale
Okay.
kahle.
Don't worry, I'll learn more. Take care.
All righty.